Hey there! Welcome back to the Dark Psychology World channel. Figuring out if your crush is into you can be super tricky. When it comes to attraction, people usually keep it on the down low. So, you gotta look real close to catch those signs that someone's got the hots for you. Here's what you should be looking for. First off, they respond to the sound of your voice. Your voice can seriously turn people on. Lots of studies have found that women dig deeper voices in men, while men are into higher voices in women. If you're a fast talker, people might think you're more educated. And if you can switch up your tone, you're seen as more interesting. Your crush might be totally into the sound of your voice. So, watch out for their reaction to your voice. A smile or a laugh could mean they're attracted to you. Second, they play hard to get. Yep, the rumors are true. Playing hard to get is a big sign of attraction. When we're with someone who's playing hard to get, we usually work even harder to get their attention. And that makes the whole seduction process way more intense. It all boils down to one thing: availability. If you seem less available, people might want you even more. Third, uncrossed legs. Body language can tell you a lot about availability. For instance, when someone uncrosses their legs and arms, they're basically saying, "I'm available." This is a basic body language rule for both men and women, and it applies to same-sex couples too. There are plenty of other signs of open body language, like unturned palms and maintaining eye contact. Fourth, they talk about being single. Let's stick to the topic of availability, because it's a major factor in attraction. When someone subtly hints that they're single, it's a great sign. So, if someone casually mentions that they're single, maybe it's the right time to make a move. Who knows, they might be sending out signals of availability as a sign of attraction. Fifth, leaning in. A 2014 study identified 5 separate flirting styles, and leaning in was a big sign of attraction. They specified that leaning in from the hip is a big sign of flirting. So, if your crush is leaning into you after you make them laugh, it could be a major sign of attraction. So, keep an eye out for that. Sixth, revealing personal info. As a general rule, the more personal info a person reveals, the more interested they are in you. That's what a recent study found when they studied flirting techniques. This can still be done subtly. For example, someone might reveal that they're dealing with a heartbreaking loss or a major setback, but in a slightly casual way. Seventh, teasing. In that same study, the researchers also studied the signs of flirting that might arise during conversation. And teasing was a big part of that. They specified that teasing consisted of making fun of another person in a lighthearted way. We're guessing that a lot of our viewers have probably experienced teasing in their own flirting experiences. But remember, keep teasing lighthearted and fun. Never make fun of someone for things they're insecure about, no matter how much you're crushing on them. Eighth, eye pupils and dilation are linked with arousal. We all know that eyes are the windows to the soul, but if you stare deep enough into your crush's eyes, you might just get a clue as to whether they're into you. Studies have shown that when people become aroused, their pupils actually dilate. This is actually a pretty good sign of sexual orientation as well. Your eyes will dilate when you look at the gender you are most attracted to. Ninth, playing with nearby objects. When some people get nervous, they fidget. They might play with their hair, their bracelets, or their nails. But according to a recent study, those same behaviors might be linked with attraction. Researchers found that people who were flirting often found themselves playing with buttons on their shirts, zippers, strings, and many other nearby objects. 10th, mirroring. Another big sign of attraction is mirroring. If you look closely, you might find that your crush seems to be copying your movements and behaviors in a subtle way. It might be tilting their head to the side in the same way as you or adopting a similar posture. Mirroring has been studied quite intensively in psychological research. Which of these signs do you find interesting and believable? Let us know your own experiences in the comments below. Also, please check out Dark Psychology World channel for a video they did on understanding highly sensitive people. Super interesting. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.